Okay, so first of all, I want to ask every one of you, who in here have never watched a cartoon? No one, great, awesome. Which means you all have awesome childhood. Thank your parents for that. Okay, so I believe everyone, yes, of course, since everyone has definitely watched cartoon, I'm curious, what kind of cartoons do you watch? Japanese animations or, uh, I don't know.
Cartoon Network.
Awesome. I believe Cartoon Network was better in the 2000s rather than in the 2010s. I mean, like, they have better cartoons than what they have now. I mean, if you can remember what Courage the Cowardly Dog, do you know? Or perhaps what? I think they also aired Tom and Jerry also back then. Yeah, but now I think Cartoon Network doesn't have those, so I don't know what's happening to them. Anyway, I personally really love to watch cartoons and animation shows. But there's one cartoon that I particularly love the most, and it's stayed with me even before I was born. Anyone wants to guess? No?
Mickey Mouse.
No? A clue. A clue. I'll give you a clue. It involves a blue robot cat. Right, that's right, Doraemon. Does anyone does not know what Doraemon is? Great, then I don't have to draw on the board. Okay, so now the show Doraemon, it is entertaining, and I believe a lot of us do think it is entertaining. But what is special to me is that it resonated with me a lot ever since I was born. And sometimes people even told me that I was born because of Doraemon. Now let me tell you the story, because I was born on a Sunday, and back in my home country, they aired Doraemon every Sunday mornings. And I think at that time my mom told me that she was watching a Doraemon show when she felt me kicking through her tummy. And so I think ever since then, they joked that Doraemon was calling me to get out of my mom. So, yeah. I mean, I was born because of Doraemon, so it is something because I was born. And also, ever since I was born, and because my mom loves Doraemon, my dad loves Doraemon, they will all watch it every Sunday. And also, I also eventually joined them in watching Doraemon ever since I was little. And also, my brother and sister later on will also join us. So basically every Sunday is like a family time where we sit together and watch Doraemon. I was also a big fan of Doraemon because also here's one small fact. Doraemon was born on September 3rd, which is 2月3号, and my birthday is March 9th, 3月9号. So it's like inverted birthday, so I think 缘分吧. Also, and one more fact, I arrived here in Taiwan because I'm an international student, and I first arrived here in Taiwan also in September 3rd. So, yeah. And also, as a kid growing up, because our family loves Doraemon, and we know that mothers care a lot for their kids, so what do? They buy a lot of stuff. And since they also love Doraemon, they also bought a lot of stuff involving Doraemon. Now let's see what items do I have that I can remember. I believe I have lots of comics. I think I have a whole bookshelf full of Doraemon comic books, don't ask me why. And then I also have lots of clothes, pants. I think even my underwear is also has also Doraemon pictures on it. And then even my bed sheets and also my bedroom curtain is basically all Doraemon. Yeah, I'm a big fan, which is creepy actually, but well, who knows? It's a family thing. And then I've been watching the show since I was little, and until now, 20 years. Well, you cannot debate with that. And anyone of you still watching cartoons or animations right now? great. Keep watching them. Because there's a saying, you're never too old for Disney. But this does not apply for Disney anyway. This applies to everything also as well, of course. And I remember that somewhere along, like a few years ago, I think they released a the newest Doraemon movie, which is called Stand By Me. And I think being a personal Doraemon fan, and I know basically that the story inside the movie is actually a compilation of different episodes within the Doraemon series. And so the funny thing is that when I first watched that movie, is that right in the middle, I started crying even before the sad part. Because I already know what is going to happen. Because I have been reading a lot, I've been watching a lot of the Doraemon series. So to me personally, I think that this movie is a revelation, if I can say that. Because it resonated a lot with me. It helps me grow, it helps me learn so much things. And perhaps if I would want to share with you what I learned from this favorite cartoon of mine is that Doraemon is a movie that emphasizes about friendship, because we can see that all the characters, well, perhaps you know the main character Nobita is always bullied by their schoolmates and everything, but yet they keep on going on adventures together, they keep on playing together, having fun together, and I think this is a particularly important aspect that the cartoon teaches us, is that we should value our friendship well, that our friends should not be taken for granted. They may be mean sometimes, they may be ill-willing to us sometimes, but if you do have a friend, then treasure that friendship. And also, what I love about Doraemon is that it is very imaginative. So you need to learn, you can learn how to be imaginative on how Doraemon pulls out his tools and everything becomes magical. And I think it is something very important for us to learn, that is that we need to learn to be imaginative, learn to be innovative, especially in the real world these days where everything can happen. So these are my personal experience with Doraemon. So I believe that everyone can learn something from it. Thank you.